My whole occupation, some might say preoccupation, is to bring things down into the simplest, most fundamental levels. And in Judaism, I brought back everything to the letters. And when you bring things back to the letters, you should bring it back to the Aleph, which is the first letter. And it's been said that everything comes out of this Aleph. And people want to go on from that, and build. I don't blame them because they don't understand the Aleph. They see the Torah that starts Bereshis with a letter Bet. Where's the Aleph there, one would say? Well, the Aleph is before the Bet. Because, quite frankly, the Bet is considered a feminine letter. So where's the masculine letter? The masculine letter, and the most masculine letter, is the number 1, the first letter. That 1 is written as a phallus. It's expressed in Arabic like that too, with an Aleph. But in Hebrew, it's even deeper. It includes a Yud on top, a Vav in the middle, and a Yud on the bottom. These 2 Yuds are testicles. And the Vav in the middle is a penis. It's the ultimate masculine. It's what makes a man, his genitals. Even the way it's depicted, it's a Yud on top, a Vav in the middle, and a Yud on the bottom as being the genitals, because the right, I don't know what hands, the right genital, the right testicle is higher than the left testicle. It's also theoretically larger in a right-handed person. So it's higher, and now these genitals are brought down as netzach and hod. And that's what these 2 yuds are. Yud on top is netzach, Yud on the bottom is hod, and the way it's depicted on the Tree of Life, between those 2, netzach and hod, is the penis. And remember that the nose here is a penis symbol. And that's the genitals. Now, when I've always said that the Aleph is really in Yesod, because the Aleph is the primary sexual function. It's the man. It's the number 1. Everything comes out of it, like everything comes out of the genital area. It is from this level that you have to understand that the resting place of that Aleph is Yesod itself. Now I have some beautiful gematria here of Netzach, Hod, and then Yesod in the middle. And so Netzach is 148. Hod is 115, is just 15. That makes it 163. And Yesod is 80. It's 243. And that's the gematria of Avram. Avram was able to have children. He only became Avraham when the hay was added. I'm not going to get into that now, but it's a very deep issue for me, and I have a symbol for it. So he was a progenitor of children as Avram. Now, this is all in the genital area, the netzach, hod, that's testicles, and yesod is the penis. And so how do we go from here? Quite frankly, that's where the entire Freudian opus comes from. Everything is from that area of a threefold area there of two testicles and a penis for the Aleph from that area. And the whole thing centers on the not the testicles, centers on the penis, which is the vav of the carrier of the vowel that's associated with the vav, with the vowel in the middle, oo, which is associated with yesod, and that is where the whole Zadok lies. The whole thing in Judaism is about the Tzaddikim, and the whole thing in Judaism, just like in every other thing in life, including Freudianism, is to understand one's sexuality. How to understand it, manifest it, use it, embrace that energy. You see. How to receive energy from there. And that's the center function. And that's brought down for me in my symbol as the Aleph inside the Samek, inside the final Mem. And there's a whole lot to do with energy from the ground from that final Mem. And so what we're supposed to do is bring that Aleph energy down into the ground, which is where the final Mem's energy is, and then the final Mem energy flows it up. And then we move with the Samek. That's a little complicated here. But remember, I'm here to have these videos represent me. I'm interested in my own evolution. And I don't remember day to day. So always remember that these videos are for me. And the whole thing is sexual. The Aleph is the progenitor of the rest. So we start with the Aleph. That's it. It's your sexual impulse. The Aleph is a sexual impulse. When you learn how to handle that, that's it. So, quite frankly, I've always said this in those videos I've done, all you need to know is the Aleph. All you need to know is the number one. Our Aleph is comprised of three things. They do that in Sufism too, even with that just singular, unit of the Aleph, but it's three things: 2 testicles and a penis. So meditate on the Aleph, and we're going to go from here. We're going to go from here. We're never leaving here. The Aleph is your sexuality. It's a volcano in your body. been blocked. How to open it. Open it doesn't mean to use it in a sexual kissing boy-girl, boy-boy, boy-dog relationship. It's how to use that energy. That's the Ein Sof. And the first letter of Ein Sof is Aleph. And they have it hidden for you. Very tough to find these things. The Torah doesn't even have it to start. How could something start before the Aleph? Of course, I mean, how could something start with a bet? Because there's something before. And what we're talking about now, and what I'm telling you, is what there is before the bet. There's an Aleph before the bet. That's your sexual impulse. Remember, you were born from a sexual union. And you're only a manifestation of that sexual union. The Aleph is everything. Located in your body. See what happens to you. I know how it's happened to me. This is not to convince you that you should explore it yourself.